When I was younger, one of my teachers told me, one of my martial arts teachers, he said, in life, there's a bridge that's forgotten. At the start of that bridge, there's where you are. At the other end of that bridge is where you want to be. And beneath that bridge, there's everywhere that you've been. So if you fall from that bridge, without that bridge, if you don't cross it, that hole in between the 2 points of where you are and where you want to be is everywhere you've been and every time you've fallen. And the only way to overcome literally everywhere you've been is to go from where you are to where you want to be. And he also described that bridge as being covered in a fog and placement of trust, knowing that he walked from one side of the bridge to the other, and that if I trusted the fact that I've been there once and I can go there and he would guide me, that I would be able to see physical capabilities and just massive amount of achievements and accomplishment and a feeling of confidence that's unbreakable and unspeakable. And I had to find trust. Naturally, I don't trust easily. So for years I doubted, but slowly started to try and cross, and I realized there's where you are, there's where you want to be, and there's where you've been. And sometimes trying to cross that bridge, there might be a gap or two, and you're afraid to jump it because you're afraid to fall. But the failures tell you where you've been, so that's easy. And where you are is easy if you stay. But where you want to be, you'll never get there until you cross that bridge. So I'm done being, pressured by others. I'm done being told that I'm not good enough. I've achieved amazing things in my life in times that have passed. And people that haven't known me when those things took place don't understand what I've been through. And I've pushed my ass far as fuck, okay? And that's why I tell people, I'm like, look, dude, we can be cool, we can be buddies, or we can have problems. But you can ask anyone that knows me, I'll pretty much love everybody. Like, for real, I see the good in people, I swear to God I do. But I always say, mark my words, you better know what you're capable of. Because that's just it. I am what I am because I'm willing to do things that others are not. And I've done things that others aren't even willing to even fathom in their mind, let alone physically do. And that's indescribable in words unless you've been through it, whether it be physical training, martial arts, just combative mindset, combative operation training. It's unspeakable. Okay? But there's a dark world out there only because light is not shine in that direction. But understand this. The shadow can only exist with the light. Because that from the light is where the shadow is casted. And somewhere in between, we find a place. And we walk the line. But you can only push yourself. There's nobody out there that can push you harder than yourself. And once you realize that, it's an unbreakable man. That's why there's a difference between cocky and confident. You hear me? Maybe it's a little bit of a rant, but it's something I learned a long, long time ago. I learned something at 15 that most men don't understand until they're fucking 50 years old. And it's too late. Because then they're trying to be 25 at 50 and 70 and shit. But there's where you are, there's where you want to be, and there's where you've been. And you might think something's impossible. Either you haven't done your research, or you haven't pushed yourself. Mind, body, and spirit. The body cannot go where the mind has not already been. That's all I have to say. CC Belly, signing off.